I got a secret to tell ya. I'm not really a big fan of Transformers, but I don't dislike Transformers. But coming from somebody that isn't really a Transformers fan, I think you might like Transformers 1. I definitely do. I really, really like this movie. And honestly, I think you should check it out. Just, if you're not doing anything, go watch Transformers 1. Don't be an idiot. Go watch Transformers 1. Coming from a non Transformers fan, you should check this out. If you're not a fan of Transformers, watch Transformers 1 because, like, surprisingly, it's just a really good movie. And I just want to just talk about it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's just get into it. This movie has some really nice animation to it. Everything is just so shiny. And I guess that would make sense because the Transformers are these robots, so I mean, I guess they would be shiny. But it's all just this very clean and shininess all to it. And the environments are just really nice to look at. Like, there's the main area, which I don't have a picture of, and then all the other, like, scenery, land, and all the other places in the movie. Like, I'd love to show this stuff to you, but I just don't really have it. But it's just all really nice. Everything is well animated. The fight scenes are pretty engaging to watch, and I like how the characters look in this movie and all that. I don't really have much else to say. Just well done on the animation. It's very nice. It's very slick. It's very shiny-ish. I don't really have much to say about the music in this movie. It's definitely not bad, but I don't have a lot to just. I don't really have a lot to say. You know, it's good, good. It's decent. There are some bangers in there. That's really it. Okay, now we get into the stuff I like about this movie. The story of Transformers 1 is nothing complicated. It's not like too like that it's not all that. It's not like a complicated story. It's pretty simple for what it is, but I like it. And there's a lot of payoff to it. Well, a decent amount of payoff to the story where it kind of has the message of don't you like expect more from life and coming up with your own decisions, choosing your own path. It's a simple message, but I like it. I think people can relate to such a thing. Maybe you get tired with what you do in life and you want to do more with it. So, I like it. Simple message. And I do really love the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron. I hope I got that right, but I just love seeing these two just interact with each other. They're kind of just your stereotypical buddies, but like, man, I love it. You can get like you do get the vibe that these two are like actual friends. Yeah, near the end, he does get well, Cybertron does get aggressively more mad with like Optimus Prime because he's kind of this guy that's really like really wants to do more with his life, and when they get betrayed, he just loses it. And there's like definitely some payoff to that. It definitely makes sense that he would be mad that his life was basically a lie, and Optimus Prime tries to stop him and it's honestly just kind of sad. Like, you see these two as genuine buddies for a while, but then the movie just has it go like, well, now he's evil. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Like Prime basically just banishes him away. But hey, there's payoff to it. It's kind of sad. I can't lie, but I really do love their dynamic. It's just so like I just love seeing these two just talk to each other. They're just buddies. And there's also like some other stuff. I'll get into the characters next. I'll like a little bit deeper, but yeah, I like the story. It's kind of just a simple, they go on an adventure and try to find some MacGuffins. But it's entertaining. I like seeing them go to these various different areas, and they look very interesting to look at. So yeah, I like the story. That's all. So the characters, they're I like them. They're decent for what they are. Nothing complex. Optimus Prime is just your go-getter guy that wants more from life, and is there more out there? Cybertron or Megatron. I'm sorry if I'm getting it mixed up. Is kind of a no nonsense type guy. He just wants to do his work, but Optimus Prime is always like doing something to like mess that up. Bumblebee is just your comic relief character, but I like him decently enough. Even if the jokes aren't like hilarious, which I'll get into that. And we have this character I forgot, Jeannie or Judy, kind of no nonsense type character. And then there's like your main villain. I also like him too. He's just kind of your pure evil bad guy, but I love him. I kind of have a thing for those type of villains. Eh, just an evil guy doing some evil stuff, but I guess he kind of has his reasoning for what he does. But yeah, that's all for the characters. They're decent for what they are. I bet something that turned people away from this movie might be the fact that people thought it was, well, a kids' movie, and that might just be because of the jokes. Gonna be honest with you, I think this movie is kind of funny, and Transformers 1 does know when to take itself seriously. It isn't just a comedy fest. Like, it's able to tell a conveying story, and it doesn't just rely on jokes the entire time. So I'll say that now. Not like a super funny movie, but it was able to get some laughter out of me. I'll definitely say that. So, overall, I like Transformers 1. No, I really like Transformers 1. I would recommend it to non Transformers fans. And I don't really have any issues with this movie. Maybe, like, the pacing could be a little bit too fast, kind of like the Mario movie a little bit. Sorry to bring that up as a comparison. I mean, there's good stuff to it. It tells a good story. It has nice animation. Everything is all slick and shiny. The music's not bad, and I like the characters for what they are. I honestly wouldn't actually mind seeing more of this universe because there's interesting stuff to it. Like the Transformers are these like miners, and they're portrayed as just these dudes just mining stuff. I think that's interesting. I honestly would like want to see how they expand upon this universe if they get the chance. I kind of want to see more of it, and honestly, it might be my favorite interpretation of the Transformers. Like I'm kind of familiar with the other ones, but I decently like this Transformers 1 universe. So, hey, maybe it won't be the end, but I recommend it. You know, I don't know what to really say about it. Just, you'll go in and you might have a good time. I don't know. So, yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys next time and bye.